Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Archbishop Curley High School. I'm Joey Pocari, joined here with Max Matei as the Archbishop Curley JV team plays AACS, which is short for Annapolis Area Christian School. So, AACS coming into this game, their overall record is 0-15, and their conference record is 0-11. So they have not won a game yet, while Curley comes in with an overall record of 14-7, and their conference record at 8-4. So they're doing pretty good, right, Max?
Yep.
Tavon Anthony, as we say, Turk taking the tip. Annapolis Area Christian School will start off with the ball. Rebounded by George Zanino, getting it to Jeremiah Hill, number 20, carrying it up. Getting over to Max Harry.
I would say that was some pretty good defending by Archbishop Curley.
Yeah, George looking for a pass, slips, and a call will be a travel. AACS dribbling up, looking to crack on the scoreboard. And there, a foul will be called. Jeremiah Hill took the hit. Number 20, Jonah Jones for AACS with the foul. Number 22, Colin Cahude will take the ball up, passing it to Max Harry at the top. Max Harry with the three. No good. Jeremiah Hill gets the rebound. Good ball movement, I'd say, early.
I would definitely say early good ball movement. Although, so far, nothing's been able to happen on either team.
Colade Adeyamo could not make the fast break layup as Colin Cahude a little mixed up there. Max Harry will touch the ball, and it will be a backcourt violation. AACS will have the ball inbounding. Colade Adeyamo will receive the ball. Three ball is good. Carter Schofield will give AACS the first 3 points of the ball game.
It's a lead, but Curley can definitely come back from this.
Max Harry just a little bit short. George Zanino will hustle towards the ball. And number 24, Turk Anthony, will get the ball stolen. Rebound and a foul on Jeremiah Hill. Colade Adeyamo tried to go for a layup, faked it, and then number 20, Jeremiah Hill, fouled. First free throws for either team today.
So far it seems pretty evenly matched. Both teams have gotten some shots on.
First free throw, no good. Second free throw for Colade Adeyamo is no good. George Zanino with the rebound, getting over to Max Harry. Still, one bucket can tie this game. 3-0 lead for AACS. Curley moving it around, and again, the ball went into the backcourt. Colin Cahude got a hand on it for a steal, but it will go out of bounds. AACS to inbound.
I think this is a dangerous situation for Curley.
Yeah, their defense is getting put to the test. Jeremiah Hill with a great steal, but the ball could not find Curley's hands. Another three, no good. And a foul on Tavon Anthony. So another inbound for AACS. Chris Muckle will take it. Passing it around. Kalade Adiamo looking for something. Getting it back over for the three. No good. Another rebound. It's stripped and Colin Cahude loses it. Back to Adiamo. Back out. Inside they're working. Carter Schofield looking to pass, gets the pass. A whole bunch of ball movement. Three is good. Chris Muckle gets the three after the crazy ball movement. They really had a good offensive break there. Max Harry battling some pressure. Cahude guy tipped it, looks like. Back over to Jeremiah Hill, who will not be able to score. AACS with the rebound.
So far, I think that AACS has been going for threes mostly. There's been not much inside.
Yeah, they've been passing around inside, but all their points have come from the three balls. 6 points so far. Curley has yet to break the scoreboard. Jumper no good. And George Zanino will not get the rebound, but Turk will get the rebound. Max Harry dribbling up court. Driving in. And a foul on AACS for a hold. Joe Kelly with the foul, and a whole new group will be coming in for the Friars. Number 1, Brett Henry will be coming in. Number 4, Jack Athos. Number 11, Dante Watkins. Number 5, Johnny Coburn. And number 10, Miguel Davis. Inbound right to Miguel Davis. Getting big off the front of the rim. Jack Athos with the rebound. And he will lose the ball going for a layup. He looked like he could have made that layup.
I think so, although just like a tiny little slip up.
Yeah, Curley has been a little careless with the ball. As a looping pass blocked by Miguel Davis.
That was some great defense right there.
Yeah,
perfect teamwork.
Chris Muckle almost had a great loopy pass bucket. Johnny Colburn could not get it to go. And now a trap. And another score for number 31, Jameerson Faulkner, as the Eagles have an 8-point lead, 8-0. This is really when the Friars need to score, isn't it, Max?
Definitely, especially since we're coming in to the end of the first quarter with around 2:30 left. Gotta get some points on the board. And
careless ball mistake by AACS. Just then, Jack Athos almost had it. Looked like it was going to go in, and it just didn't. But now Curley has another opportunity.
But so far, we've seen some pretty good opportunities from Curley. Just nothing went in the basket yet. Yeah, Brett Henry to inbound. Dante Watkins has it up top. Jack Athos looking to do some bounce pass. Great ball movement. And Miguel Davis could not make it. And stepping out of bounds
Carter Schofield could not keep this dribble, and again Curley will get the ball. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Curley still held scoreless, 8-0. Brett Henry working it. Shot.
And it's good.
The first 2 points comes from Brett Henry. Coming down the field. No good. Chris Muckle was not able to go in, and a foul and one! Brett Henry fighting through the contact to get an and one, as he will now have 4 points, cutting the lead in half.
Now it looks like we've got a free throw and some subs. Number 5, Johnny Colburn for AACS.
And the free throw is good.
Although we got a bad fast break.
And a foul is called. No one can believe it. And the coaches cannot believe it. There's just a whole bunch of madness going on.
Just under 2 minutes left in the half. I mean, the quarter.
It looks like there will be an inbound instead. And AACS will inbound, almost going into the backcourt. Brett Henry on the defense. No one can believe that was a foul called. As a three will be a little bit long for an air ball. Collide. It's good for Jeremierson Faulkner, as now AACS will have 11 points. And another steal. Palade Adiamo will lose the ball. Jack Athis could not make the layup.
Although it seems what's happening so far is that Curley's giving AACS way too much space, and it's giving them all this opportunity for threes, which is the majority of their points so far.
Yeah, a foul. Miguel Davis was on the fast break, and a foul. Jacob Bolding on the foul for AACS. Miguel Davis will take free throws now. And Brett Henry has all 5 points with 2 layups and one. Miguel Davis's first free throw is no good. Jack Athis will come out. Aaron White comes in. Second free throw is good. So lead is cut down to 5. AACS will have the ball with just under 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And the ball is stolen. Brett Henry on the fast break. And a foul will be called on the floor. No shots will be taken, but now this gives Curley a chance to minimize the lead.
Definitely.
And now it's not on the floor, and it'll be free throws for Brett Henry. He is 1 for 1 with free throws. Missing the first one.
Just short.
And again, no good. Miguel Davis with the rebound, and he will get 2 points. And now Lee's cut down to 3. 3 ball is good. Titus Smith with the 3 ball. With 10 seconds left. Curley will pass the ball around. 1 second left. Aaron White puts it up, no good. So we will end the first quarter with a score of AACS up 14-8.
Although, so far what I've seen is that AACS has definitely maximized fast breaks and is beating Curley with their speed, and it's given them these perfect opportunities to dunk in some points.
Yeah, and also the 3 ball has really been working for them. They've made 3 3-point shots, while on Curley's side they have 8 points, but Henry with 5 points with 2 layups and 1, and Miguel Davis with a free throw and layup. So they've been able to get rebounds and make some of their free throws, and we'll see how things change in the second quarter.
Looks to be the same lineup as at the end of the last period.
Yeah, Curley will have Brett Henry, Dante Watkins, Miguel Davis, Johnny Colburn, and Aaron White on the floor. Brett Henry receiving a pass on the perimeter. Dante Watkins looking in the corner, right there. Johnny Colburn tipped. Brett Henry tried to put up shot, no good, but it will stay with Curley.
AACS looks to have hit it out of bounds, and this could be an opportunity for Curley to get back in the game.
Yeah. Dante Watkins driving in. Miguel Davis could not receive the pass. AACS on the offensive side. Another 3 ball, no good, and it will stay with AACS. Hit off of Johnny Colburn's hand. AACS inbounding. High throw. Brett Henry on the defense. AACS working it around, no good. Rebound by Brett Henry. Passing it to Johnny Colburn. And a foul will be called.
Looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. So AACS will take over. Colade Adiamo. Dribbling. Working inside, Brett Henry with the steal. Dante Watkins with pressure. Trying his best to get out, finding Brett Henry wide open for 3.
And it's good!
It is good.
That chops down the lead that AACS has, which is currently 3 points. So one more throw for 3 points that goes in. That'll tie it up.
Yeah, AACS inbounding the ball. Brett Henry has 8 points so far out of the 11 Curley has scored. Aaron White on the tight defense. And a turnover. Curley will have possession. Dante Watkins dribbling it up. Dante Watkins dribbling it around, looking for a pass, getting up to Brett Henry. And a foul will be called. And it will be on Aaron White for a push. AACS will have possession. Curley with a little press. AACS driving. No foul is called. And John Colburn will get the rebound.
You got a fast break here.
Davis will be fouled. No. Ball will be knocked out. And Curley will maintain the possession.
I'd say another great opportunity for a 2-point score.
Yeah, and even a 3-point score to tie the game. It's 14-11 right now. Substitution. Tyson Brown coming in for Aaron White. Brett Henry for 3. It's good! And the game will be tied at 14.
So we may have started slow, but they got hot and quick.
Yeah, they were being shut out for most of the first quarter, and then now they've tied back the game. A 3, no good. Rebound for AACS. And Miguel Davis will try to steal it, tips off his fingers. Inbound for AACS. Chris Muckle to inbound. Over to Carter Schofield. And a jump ball as it will stay. It will stay with, I think, AACS. And it will. Chris Muckle again to inbound. Oh, never mind. A timeout is called. So, Max, what have you seen from the Curley offense so far now that the game is tied?
Well, definitely lacking in the first quarter, but like I said, got hot quick, tied it up. Now it's anyone's game.
Yeah, Brett
Whoever
Henry
wants it the most.
Brett Henry with a pair of 3 balls, able to tie his game back up. He has, my math is correct, 6, 8, 11 points. And Miguel Davis has 3 points. So, a lot scoring for Brett Henry's end, as he's really made a great contribution so far. Chris Buckle to inbound, getting it over, and a foul will be called as Kalade Adeumo was pickpocketed, and again another inbound back over to Kalade. Dante Watkins with big pressure. Carter Schofield will have it, looking for a pass. Getting it, and Dante Watkins will get a steal, looking for a foul. Miguel Davis will get the bucket off the fast break, and the Archbishop Curley Friars will have the lead.
They're going to try to do it again.
AACS able to get back the ball. Curley now has a 16-14 lead. Kalade dribbling up. And a foul. Whistle blown, and it will be Curley's ball. Brett Henry to inbound. Dante Watkins in backcourt, dribbling up. Brett Henry with the 3. No good. Miguel Davis gets the putback, as he now has 7 points. Friars are really going scoring. Shot, no good. Tyson Brown with the rebound, and a foul is called.
Looks like the Friars have taken quite a substantial lead for the time being.
Max Harry will come in for Dante Watkins. And AACS is making subs as well. And so far, Curley has really shown its offense now as they take the 4-point lead.
Starting to dominate.
Max Harry over a couple passes. Johnny Colburn. Miguel Davis trying to get a pass, but it got deflected. Going in. Another three is no good. Jameerson Faulkner shot that a little too far. Max Harry over to Johnny Colburn, a little swinging action. Brett Henry in the corner, getting it over to Max Harry. Great ball movement back over. Tyson Brown dribbling out. Miguel Davis will be fouled. So again, great ball movement. They've been passing around perimeter, getting inside with Brett Henry, and then passing it to Miguel Davis to get a foul.
They've also been doing a really good job filling. So when one person moves, another fills his spot. It's all kind of like a little cycle. Definitely good teamwork.
Yeah. Team sport, teamwork.
Yup.
Miguel Davis is good with his first free throw. Second free throw is good.
That gives Curley a 6-point lead.
And another press for the Friars. Quick passes, it's good. Jonah Jones, sophomore, able to get it in. Friars lead cut down to 4. Johnny Colburn looking around, getting it back out. Tyson Brown with the shot is good. Tyson Brown with a nice fake shot and then getting open for a jumper. He is now 2 points on the game. And a jump ball. And Curley will have possession. So far Curley's had 3 different players having 2 or more points. Miguel Davis coming out. George Zanino coming in. Max Harry dribbling it. Brett Henry over Tyson Brown, over to Max Harry. A little swinging action as AACS is looking at his zone, is coming out with a zone defense. A lot of ball movement around the perimeter and the post area. Brett Henry looking for something. Bank, no good. Johnny Colburn will get it to go. He will also hit the scoreboard. 3 ball, no good, and Johnny Colburn with the rebound. On that last drive for Curley, they had exceptional ball movement, even though there was a zone. Great ball movement.
Yup.
And a pass will be out of bounds, tipped out of bounds for Curley's possession. Now Curley has a sizable lead. What do you think so far about their defense and offense?
Well, Curley defense was doing great, but then they started to falter just a little bit. And got that 2-pointer scored on them. But besides that, we're playing pretty good defense.
Brett Henry with the 3, no good. Johnny Colburn coming in and getting the rebound. The putback and one! Johnny Colburn able to get the rebound and put it back up for another 2 points and an and one opportunity as the Friars have a 10-point lead over AACS, 26-16.
Got about a minute and 30 left in the game.
In the half, yeah.
Let's see if Johnny Colburn can make these 2 free throws.
A little short with that one free throw. He gets his own rebound. And Turk gets it now. Putting it back up just short. And Colburn is ripping at the ball. Jump ball, AACS's ball. This has been a real action-packed half so far.
Oh, definitely.
Curley starting out a little slow in the first quarter, but then they've gotten a big double-digit lead. In the corner for three, no good. George Zanino trying to get the rebound, and it will stay with AACS. Jacob Bolding will inbound, the sophomore will inbound. Looking around, throwing it all the way back. Colin Cahude tried to steal it, but Max Harry will steal it. And a foul and a travel will be called. And it will be AACS's ball. And a timeout just for the refs. It's a full minute timeout. But Curley, exceptional on the offense and defense.
Absolutely.
They started out slow and the defense was getting shredded a little bit, but after that they've tightened up and the offense is starting to score points. Brett Henry, Miguel Davis, and Johnny Colburn and Tyson Brown are all contributing, as Miguel Davis has really contributed as well with 9 points. Brett Henry with a lot of points too. He has 11 points. Johnny Colburn with 4 points. Tyson Brown with 2. AACS will inbound.
I'd like to see what the rest of this game holds. So far, quite a bit of action.
Yeah, a lot of action. AACS looking, short jumper, no good. Rebound. Ball rolling around, another 3, no good, a little bit long. Turk Anthony with the rebound. Max Harry bringing it up. Passing it, Colin Cahude, number 22. Over to number 20, Jeremiah Hill. George Zanino receives the ball. And he got the ball stolen and a missed layup. Another chance. AACS will get it to go. Jameerson Faulkner able to get it to go with 20 seconds left. AACS with the push, and the ball will be stolen. And the easy layup from Pilate Adiamo. 10 seconds left. Curley with a 26-20 lead. Another steal. And the ball is tipped. Jeremiah Hill. 3, 2, 1. Turk! No good. Turk got the ball with about a second or so. Could not get the ball into the hoop. Curley kind of let up some careless points there, getting the ball stolen. The lead now going into halftime will be Curley in Curley's favor, 26-20. So what have you seen on both sides of the ball for Curley?
Well, at the beginning, AACS dominated. Then Curley came back, scored the most points out of the whole first half. But then ACS came back again, woke up, and then made mincemeat of our defense. And brought that 10-point lead to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, the last seconds of points really was able to mount them back to a 6-point lead. And as we go to the half here at Archbishop Curley High School, the Curley Friars will have the lead over AACS 26-20. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Archbishop Curley High School for the second half of the game between the Curley Friars and the Annapolis Area Christian School Eagles. Curley has a 6-point lead over the Eagles, 26-20. Curley starts out the ball in the second half. Miguel Davis down low to Johnny Colbert, over the Brett Henry. Jack Athis for three, and he will sink it for his first points of the game. And Curley with some pressure, able to break out of it, and a arid pass. And Curley will again have possession.
Curley's got an 11-point lead now after they intercepted the ball. Swept a quick two.
And Brett Henry able to get a jump ball, but it will be AACS. It's his ball. So some takeaways from the first half. The Friars started out slow, and then they mounted up momentum, got some points, and then they were able to score 26 points by the end of the half, having a 6-point lead, 26-20. And so a whole bunch of ball chasing there. Ball was rolling around, getting dribbled around, and at the end of all of that, a timeout will be called. Perhaps Curley can discuss what might happen and how they will deal with it.
Although Curley definitely started out strong with another 3 points, and just a quick interception with another 2 points, giving them a new lead back in the double digits.
It's certainly been a huge momentum swing for the Friars. As we come out of the timeout, same people on the court. Number 5, Johnny Colbert. Number 11, Dante Watkins. Number 1, Brett Henry. Number 10, Miguel Davis. And number 4, Jack Athis. As AACS will have the ball. Chris Muckle to inbound. Kalade Adiimo will carry the ball. A 3 ball. No good. Miguel Davis will get the rebound. Carter Schofield tried for the 3. Unsuccessful. Johnny Colburn driving in. Miguel Davis with the short jumper. No good. Dante Watkins with the rebound is rejected. Jack Athis gets the ball stolen. Kaladi Adiamo will get it over to Carter Schofield, who will score. Getting the lead back to 9 points. Trying to get something to go their way, and they finally do. Johnny Colbert driving in. And again, another fast break. Carter Schofield, no good. But will get the foul for 2 shots. It looks like coming out of the break, AACS is running a zone where when they try to drive in, there's the big man sitting right there, forcing the pass.
I think the Eagles are definitely using their speed and trying to capitalize on a lot of their fast breaks, and they're squeezing out points from it.
Yeah, that was 2 fast breaks that are ending up in points, as Carter Schofield is 2 for 2 from the line. Dante Watkins carrying the ball up, passing it over to Brett Henry, over to Johnny Colbert, passing around the perimeter, inside, back inside. Jack Athis will not get it to drop. Again, another shot, no good. Johnny Colbert getting the jump ball, and it will stay with the Friars. Substitutions coming in. Tyrell Ford will come in for Jack Athis. Brett Henry inbound. Passing around, and it's stolen by Kaladi Adiamo. And a miss layup. Johnny Colburn bringing it back up. Passing it. And a foul will be called. Miguel Davis on the shot, and he will be shooting free throws.
Although this could be a setback for the Eagles as they're trying to chip away at Curley's lead.
Miguel Davis, first free throws, good. He's made 4 free throws in this game. With 1 more free throw to go, Miguel Davis will sink it. 2 for 2 from that trip to the line. Pressure from the Curley offense, from the Curley defense. Dante Watkins getting the pressure. Brett Henry with the steal. Back over to Dante Watkins for the bucket. Dante Watkins putting his first 2 points. And another steal. Brett Henry will not be able to get it to go. And another trap, a press. And Dante Watkins with the block. Some careless dribbling, and then AACS able to drive in. Jonah Jones able to get the ball, drive it in, and score. 9-point lead with just over 4:40 left to play. 35-26, Curley favored. Inside, stolen. And Johnny Colburn.
Definitely has been a crazy game so far. Very back and forth currently, I would say. Both teams are starting to bring the heat, slamming out points.
Yeah, AACS will get the ball inbound. Bounce pass, and a foul will be called on Dante Watkins, number 11. Inbound for AACS. Chris Muckle throwing it in all the way out to Carter Schofield. Dribbling around near on the shield. Passing inside, post up, rolled it out. And Brett Henry almost with the steal. Johnny Colburn almost with the block. AACS with the fader, no good, and Miguel Davis able to get the rebound. Tyrell Ford going up the court. Johnny Colburn, crisp pass, and a foul will be called. Again, leaving off in the second, in the first half. There's been a lot of action, and it still no signs of it stopping. Dante Watkins for 3, no good. Jonah Jones with the rebound, getting it all the way up to Joe Kelly, who gets it stolen. Tyrell Ford coming up the court.
Miguel Davis with that excellent stop back there. That was a great play.
They're able to flip the court. Johnny Colbert driving in, getting it blocked. And Miguel Davis will just watch it go out as it will stay with Curley. Kalade Adiamo will come in, being out for a short time for Chris Muckle. No substitutions for Curley. Finding Johnny Colburn in the corner, could not handle the pass. And Carter Schofield will get the foul, but officials will say he'll get 2 shots. Carter Schofield at the line, the sophomore. Able to make the first free throw. Eight-point lead for the Friars. Now down to 7. Tyrell Ford bringing the ball up. Dante Watkins receives it. Passing it around, back over to Dante. Dribbling through some coverage. Brett Henry on the perimeter. Back over to Max Harry. Over to Dante. Over to Tyrell Ford. For 3. No good. Miguel Davis able to get the rebound. Trying to get it out. Finally does. Back out top. Curley getting some more offensive boards, wouldn't you say, Max?
I would definitely say. Although neither team has been really scoring any extra points since those free throws by the Eagles. But besides that, it's still a pretty even game. And the Eagles definitely chipped away a bit at our Curley defense, diminishing the lead. But Curley still has a 7-point lead.
Yeah, and now we have a minute timeout as the Friars hold a 7-point lead over the Eagles, 35-28. And still the action has just been picking up more and more as the game has progressed. And the Friars have really done a great job coming back. They came back from a sizable deficit, only scoring 8 points midway through, and now they're up to 35, taking the lead. Coming out of the timeout now. Max Harry over. Dante Watkins back over. Now to Tyrell Ford. Back over to Max Harry. Tyrell Ford receives it. Dante Watkins back over to Tyrell Ford. Over to Miguel Davis. To Brett Henry, who gives it a little short. Who shoots it a little short. Colade Adiamo will have the ball. Dante Watkins on the defense. Some miscommunication there. Dante Watkins will receive the pass and get the layup for his 4th point of the game. Curley with the pressure. At the top, AACS driving in, the bucket no good by Jameerson Faulkner. Tyrell Ford coming up the court, giving directions. Dante Watkins receives it. Miguel Davis trying to get it out. Brett Henry will get it. The jumper is good. Brett Henry will score a jumper and add on to his exceptional night. Fader by Jameerson Faulkner, no good. Brett Henry with a great pass, and a foul will be called. Miguel Davis able to draw the foul, and he will go to the line, already having 5 free throws made.
So far, his free throws have been pretty good.
Yeah, making another one.
Davis definitely doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, he definitely does not. Last time around, he was able to go 2 for 2 from the line. Hopefully, he can do the same here and extend the lead. And an air ball on the free throw. Not sure what happened there, as he will now come out for Aaron White. You don't really see that often.
Not usually.
First time I've seen it in a while. Titus Smith bringing the ball up. Curley looking with a man defense. Pressing with the three. No good. Max Harry will not be able to get it. And Jameer Faulkner will get the 2 points to go in. Dante Watkins out to Brett Henry. Great ball movement. Out Max Harry for three. No good. Aaron White not able to get the rebound.
Losing time, about 15 seconds left.
Jacob Bolding getting it over to Kalade Adiano. 5 seconds left. And Dante Watkins will get the jump ball, and it will be AACS's ball. Titus Smith had the ball, and now there's 1.8 seconds left in the third quarter. This situation, if you want to shoot, it's just a catch and shoot in the backcourt. A heave! Close! But Jacob Bolding will shoot to try to make it from basically half court. Step back heave. Almost got. He hit the square over the net. But going into the fourth quarter, the Curley Friars will have a 10-point lead over the Annapolis Area Christian School Eagles, 40-30. And we'll see you back in the fourth quarter. After this short little timeout break, we come back with you at Archbishop Curley High School in the fourth quarter. The Curley Friars will have the ball. Last 8 minutes of the game, Friars have a 10-point lead over the Eagles, 40-30. Dante Watkins carrying it across the Curley shield. Tyrell Ford receiving it over to Dante Watkins. No shortage of ball movement, right, Max? Isn't that right?
Absolutely, on both sides. Great ball.
And a travel. Brett Henry wanted to pass it, took a dribble, 2 steps, and then just could not get the pass off and took the 3rd step. Curley applying some pressure. Carter Schofield, the sophomore, will get it as Kalade Adiamo will receive the ball for 3. It is good. Carter Schofield, nothing but net. As the Friars lead is cut down to 7. Some ball movement around the perimeter, back over to Tyrell Ford, inside to Aaron White, and gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Jonah Jones. And Kalade Adiamo will carry it up, driving in, and pass no good. Brett Henry, Tyrell Ford, it is good! Great ball, great pass, great layup. Tyrell Ford will hit the scoreboard with his first 2 points. And so now Kalade Adiamo again, and a foul on the floor. He was inches away from going backcourt. Dante Watkins with the great pressure.
Definitely. Definitely seen a lot of pressure on both defenses and a lot of aggressiveness on both offenses.
Curley will have the ball. Dante Watkins again to Aaron White with a nice bucket.
Curley takes back their 2-digit lead, 44-33.
Brett Henry with a beautiful pass on that last drive, able to get the ball over to Aaron White, who will score, and a steal. Dante Watkins on the fast break will get to layup to go. Dante Watkins with 6 points in the game. As again, more pressure. Dante Watkins on Curley Ariamo in the corner 3. No good, just a little short by Jonah Jones. Carter Schofield now up top. We've seen a lot of Curley Ariamo so far, and he has had no shortage of playing time. Aaron White fights through the contact for the rebound. Getting over Tyrell Ford. We'll get it to go. What are your thoughts on this huge 4th quarter scoring streak?
I don't know where it came from, but Curley's unstoppable right now. It's going to take a lot to stop this team currently, especially with such a high lead.
Yeah, Dante Watkins, Aaron White, and Tyrell Ford able to make layups to extend the lead to 15, 48-33, as we are in timeout, or as we are in a timeout right now. Miguel Davis, again, no shortage of free throws. He's made 6 free throws, as he also has 12 points on the night. And so it looks like the Friars will have the same people on the floor. AACS has to figure something out, or else the 4th quarter will not be friendly to them.
Definitely. 4th quarter is not going well for them. They're really going to have to pull it together if they want to beat the Friars.
AACS to inbound. Again, Curley with the pressure. Max Harry on Kalade Ariamo.
That's some good defense right there, breaking him down.
Yeah, not letting him go past the Curley shield, but then he finally does break off, but he gets the foul. And subs will come in. Jameerson Faulkner will come in. No subs for Curley, as they have number 2 Tyrell Ford out there, number 23 Aaron White out there. I mean, excuse me, that's Tyson Brown, excuse me. And AACS no good. Dante Watkins, number 11, able to get the rebound. Tyrell Ford for 3! It is good! Tyrell Ford able to put the 3 ball up there to break 50 points. Number 14, Max Harry on the defense. Trying to get something, and a jump ball, and it will stay with AACS. Curley disagrees, but AACS will still have the inbound. Chris Muckle to receive, passing it around. Carter Schofield driving in, and it is good. Just over 4 minutes left. Dante Watkins dribbles it up, having a 51-35 lead over the AACS Eagles. Dante Watkins able to get the jump ball, and it'll stay with the Friars.
Although Curley still got a substantial lead over AACS. And their frequent scoring is just adding salt to the wound for the Eagles.
Dante Watkins handles the ball up at the top, getting out to Brett Henry for three. It is good! Brett Henry with his third three of the game, extending the lead with just over 3.5 left. Kalade Adiamo passing it over to Carter Schofield, loses the ball a little bit. Jamerson Faulkner over for three. No good. Brett Henry with the rebound on the fast break. Tyrell Ford could not be able to get to that pass. Brett Henry overshot him a little bit.
Bit too much lead.
Yeah, Curley's also gotten a lot of fast break points. AACS hasn't really found the bottom of the net. Inbound. Again, Curley with the pressure. Jamerson Faulkner with the ball, dribbling it up. And Dante Watkins almost with the steal. Curley working, AACS working around. Carter Schofield looking to do something. Good ball movement to get the bucket. Chris Muckle able to get the bucket to go in. And a timeout will be called.
By the Eagles.
I believe a 30-second timeout it will be. Friars holding a lead 54-37, and their offense has gotten a lot of fast break points.
Definitely. Although I've seen that on both teams, but Curley's also been doing better, I would say, at just overall getting points on the board, whether it be free throws, buckets, or three-pointers.
And also with the ball movement, they've been just finding the open man with that extra pass, and that's led to some threes and some open layups. And now a new group coming in. Number 15, Aaron White will be in. Number 20, Jeremiah Hill in the backcourt will come in. Number 22, Colin Cahute. Number 3, George Zanino. And number 24, Tavon Anthony. Colin Cahute in the backcourt. Trying to drive and getting out the turf. Almost pulled the three. And he is stripped of the ball. AACS coming in, overshooting the net, working around the perimeter, and a three, no good. Turk with the rebound, getting it over to Jeremiah Hill, who's going to bring it up with some pressure. George Zanino saving it from going out, working around, a three, it's good! The bank shot for Aaron White from way out, giving him 5 points on the night. Another three from Carter Schofield. AACS bringing the pressure. Colin Cahute having to deal with it, dribbling through, and it is stolen. And Carter Schofield will have another bucket, 57-42 with about 1 minute remaining. Colin Cahute with the ball, and he will be fouled.
I would say the game's pretty much over. Definitely a very good fight. The Eagles came back towards the end, scored those 5 points.
And we have to give credit to Curley's offense. Their offense wasn't doing much at the beginning of the first quarter, but then they've come back and took the lead in like the second quarter and was able to put up 57 points with still some more offense. A fader! A fader! And White able to put it in. A three is good. Carter Schofield has really been electric from three. Again, the pressure. Turk putting his hands up. George is wide open. Turk, they want him to pull a three, but they're not gonna, but Turk doesn't want to. With pressure, they really want him to shoot. With the fader! Oh, almost. That was gonna be crazy if he got that. And with
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left, a three, no good, and Jeremiah Hill will get the win. Pulling up from half court, almost making it with 1.4 seconds left. So
much like the third quarter too, 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, the Friars will come out with a victory, 59 to 45 over the Annapolis area Christian School Eagles. It's been a really good game for Miguel Davis, Aaron White, Brett Henry, where Miguel Davis had 6 free throws and a couple of layups, ending his night at 12 points. Brett Henry had a 16-point night. Aaron White with 7 points. Tyson Brown and Jack Astis with a couple of buckets. Johnny Culver with a couple of buckets. Dante Watkins with 6 points. And all around, Curley has just been great on the offensive defense. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I would also not like to ignore that full court shot near the end with the 1.4 seconds left, period 4 for the Eagles. It almost went in, just a bit long.
It almost went in, and some really nice buckets from the Friars. And so we conclude the JV game. The varsity game will start 30 minutes after this game. So at the end of the JV game, the Curley Friars are able to win 59-45 against the Annapolis area Christian School Eagles. So that will do it from Archbishop Curley High School. Make sure to tune in for the varsity game.
Welcome to our senior night for our basketball team for the 2023-24 year. We'd like to begin our night with a prayer from Deacon Tim. Let us pray.
Father in heaven, we ask a blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, the officials, parents, players, and especially our seniors. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us to be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. St. Francis.
Thank you, Deacon Tim. Now we will begin our senior night. Our first senior, Logan Nordell. Logan is escorted by mother Erin, father Mark, and sister Pete. Logan competed in varsity basketball in 11th and 12th grade, JV basketball in 9th and 10th grade, and varsity football 10th and 12th grade. He also participates in the student body as a senator. His plans for the future include playing college football while getting his degree in biology and then going on to med school. His favorite memory is the sophomore year homecoming dance, singing the dances with his friends under the tent. He'll miss most his brothers and family atmosphere that he's made over the years at Curley. What's he look forward to the most? Attending college and competing at the next level for football. Also, being away on his own and seeing how he adjusts. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Nordell. Our next senior, Isaiah Yates. Isaiah is escorted by mother Erica, father Carl, brother Noah, and sister Charlie. Isaiah has also competed in football, 11th and 12th grade, and varsity basketball since 10th grade. He's also a member of the National Honor Society. His plans for the future include playing college football at Towson University and getting his degree in computer science. His favorite memory is junior year winning senior night for our brother Jermaine Covert Jr. What will you miss most about high school? All his locker room conversations, laughing and joking. What's he look forward to next? He looks forward to balling out in college and receiving his degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah Yates. Our third senior, Anthony Cerrone. Anthony was escorted by mother Carrie, father Anthony, and brother James. Anthony's been a varsity basketball player since 11th grade, played JV basketball in 9th and 10th grade, varsity baseball since 10th grade, and also competed in varsity cross country in 9th grade. He's a St. Bonaventure scholar and also a member of the Math Honor Society. Anthony plans to attend McDaniel College next year where he play baseball and plans to graduate with either a math or a business degree. His favorite memory is winning the JV championship in 2022. What he'll miss most about Curley is living in a familiar place surrounded by all of his friends. What do we look forward to the most? Playing baseball and experiencing college life. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Cerrone. Our next senior, Dante Lawson. Dante was escorted by mother Taylor, father Dante, stepfather Michael, uncle Gary, sister Mackenzie, and his baby sister Dakota. He's been a varsity basketball player in 11th, 12th grade, and JV for basketball in 9th and 10th grade. He's a member of the Black Student Union, and his plans for the future are to become an accountant. His favorite memory is a win against St. Mary's his junior year. His favorite thing about Curley is Mr. Abe's class. What do you look forward to the most? Having fun and making new memories next year. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Lawson. Our last senior, Cameron Hayes. Cameron was escorted by mother Sarah, father Kareem, He's been a varsity basketball player in 11th, 12th grade and JV and 9th, 10th. His plans for the future include attending college and playing basketball at the next level. His favorite memories is 2022 undefeated championship season with Dante, Isaiah, Anthony, and Logan on my team. He'll miss most about Curley is his brothers on the court and in school. What's he look forward to the most? He looks forward to continuing his dreams of playing college basketball and earning a degree. Also, putting himself in a position to take care of his future family. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Hayes! Now I will turn the mic over to Coach Hopkins.
All right, first off, I would like to thank Mr. Justin Gordon and Deaconton so far. To my seniors, it's been a pleasure coaching you over the last 4 years, being a small part of your growth. Parents, I would love to thank you guys for allowing me and Coach Curl to coach these guys over the years. It's been a pleasure. All right, and we're looking to go win the championship with these 5 guys. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for our senior. All right, let's finish up with a couple pictures, but enjoy the game and let's go Friday.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Archbishop Curley High School for a presentation of MIAAB Conference Basketball, where the 7-5 Annapolis Area Christian School Eagles visit the 8-5 Archbishop Curley Friars in a game with major playoff implication. I'm Nick Polinsky, joined by AJ Polcari. And AJ, we have a big one on tap today.
We really do. If Curley can win this game, they'll host their first home playoff game since 2020, where they won their own championship. So it's really exciting. I mean, you got a bunch of students here. First real student section of the year. They're hoping to get another game here on Sinclair and Urban.
It's the 5 seniors taking the floor to start it for the Friars. Lawson, Nordek, Cerrone, Hayes, and Yates. Lawson working the right side. He'll kick out to Hayes. He's had a wonderful week in basketball as Lawson's corner 3 no good. Rebound Nordek, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay. No, it'll go to the Eagles. First possession of the game for the Eagles. It'll be Xavier Johnson, a senior, bringing the ball up the court. Johnson finds Krosky. He'll drive in. Right-handed layup on the left side is good. The Eagles open up the scoring.
Curley's got to find a way to get a fast start here. Last game against Friends on Monday went down 19-7 to start the game. Ended up winning the game by 30 points.
3 no good. Tipped around. Rebound Nordek. Friars will reset the possession. Hayes working up top on Justin Chandler. Now a kick out 3 for Yates is good. Actually, the ruling was a long 2, so score is knotted up currently. Right wing 3, in response no good. Alec Gorbett couldn't get it to go, and the Friars will respond. Nordek, left wing 3, no good off the mark. Rebound Lawson, Lawson to Cerrone, and the Friars have their first lead. 1:30 in. As you mentioned earlier, very well representing student section here for senior night. Brothers supporting brothers here at Archbishop Curley High School. Krosky will drive in and kick. The 3, no good. Rebound, Yates. Hayes will bring the ball up the court. Eagles in a traditional man look. Hayes will give it off to Nordek. Lawson driving inside. Yates, corner. No good, too far.
A little rough there. I don't think Yates needed to shoot that. Still had 8 on the shot clock.
Xavier Johnson nearly falls down, gets the pass away, and now at 3, no good. Rebound Gorbett on the far side, and he'll reset it to Johnson. Top of the key 3, no good. But another offensive rebound for the Eagles, but rejected by Hayes. Nordek, now a wide open lane, unguarded, now up to the rim, no good. Cerrone, tip is off. Bit of a rush possession for the Friars there. That one no good, off Nordek, and it'll stay right here underneath. It'll be Xavier Johnson inbound. He found Eli Krosky. One more pass to Gorbett. The floater way too far. Inside of 5 minutes in this first quarter. 4-2 Friars. Lawson will kick that one out of bounds. Johnson will find Sheehan at the high post. Return pass goes right back to Johnson. Now Sheehan backing down Lawson. Gets the foul call, and that'll be Lawson's the first foul of the game. Anthony Sheehan will shoot 2. First one is pure.
And Napa's there can use their size to their advantage. Corbett already making a major impact on the boards. Sheehan as well. They definitely have the length on the Friars.
Sheehan splits the pair. Rebound controlled by Lawson after a bit of a fight inside. Lawson will back it out and go to Yates. Now Cerrone, guarded by Gorbett, will swing it off to Lawson. Lawson spins. Ball batted away, now to Cerrone. 6 on the shot clock. Cerrone finds Lawson. Lawson, a step back jumper. No. Hayes up for the rebound and the tip in. (6-3) Friars. Johnson working on Lawson. That one nearly batted away. Now saved, driving, and good for Eli Krosky. Lawson across half court. Will give it off to Hayes. His 3! No good. Nordic tips it out, but right into the arms of Justin Chandler. Chandler, a good pass and a clean finish. Cerrone on Gorbett, fades, doesn't get the roll. Sheehan gives it off to Krosky. Johnson will work it inside. Kick out 3, Sheehan in the corner, leaves it short. Rebound Hayes. 2:45 left in the first quarter. 7-6 Eagles. Yates controls from straight away. Hayes directing traffic. He'll bring Yates up to the top. Hayes, a 3 is good! Could have potentially been a 4-point play. Looks like the landing zone was impeded, but Hayes gets the 3 to land. It's 9-7.
Cam Hayes doing what he usually does. Putting a team on his back, getting them some offensive possessions. Offensive points, my apologies.
Sheehan finds Johnson. Few passes around the perimeter for the Eagles, and now Chandler pulls a 3 off the mark. Yates pump fakes the deep 3 and has that one stripped away. Quick hands by Krosky and recovered by Chandler. Now Krosky has it stripped away by Lawson. Lawson's been a great defender for the Friars this year. Hands that are lightning quick. Hayes, a trailer 3. Good! Make it 8 for Cam Hayes in this first quarter. Krosky will drive. And now kick out. The mid-range floater rolls in for Chandler. Seen some fast-paced basketball in the last minute or two. After a bit of a slow start for both these teams.
Reminds me of the Indian Creek game. Can Curley keep up with the Annapolis area? It's so far, the answer is yes.
Nordeck working on Krosky. He'll give it off to Cerrone. Cerrone's 3. No, doesn't get the roll. Lawson hustling around for the rebound, but has it swiped away. Cerrone, a good defensive play with the hustle to tip that one out and prevent an open layup. Few subs for the Eagles. Isaiah Hammond, Will Van Vliet, and Chase Brown all enter. Inbound will go out long to Chandler. 50 seconds left in this opening quarter. Now Brown in the corner. He'll work it back up to Johnson. 8 on the shot clock as Johnson, a drive, no. Gets his own rebound. A mid-range jump shot is good from Chandler. And it's a 1-point game. Friars now pushing with momentum. Hayes has a 1-on-1 down court. We'll see if he takes it. Shakes and bakes, but can't shake his man off. Yates behind the play on a three is no good. Shot clock turned off. 13 seconds left in this first quarter for the Eagles. Across half court, now 8. Johnson guarded by Lawson. He'll call Van Vliet in for a screen. Johnson's going to do it himself. No, one good pass to Brown. And that will do it. So the Eagles take the lead right before the expiration of the first quarter. It's 13-12.
Great find there from Xavier Johnson right at the buzzer. Easy for someone to just jump, take the shot, see that the shot clock, game clock's going all the way down to 0. They want that last shot, but finds an open teammate as Curley collapsed on Johnson, assuming to take that shot.
Yeah, it's a good job by Johnson, because a lot of the times you'll see that best player get the ball in his hands and kind of predetermine that he's going to be taking that final shot, but Johnson was able to find Chase Brown to bring an end to the first quarter and put the Eagles back in the lead. Hayes, the leading scorer out of the first quarter for the Friars with 8. Isaiah Yates and Anthony Cerrone with a 2-point basket of their own.
And I'd like to see the Friars try to get inside into the paint a little bit more. Cerrone's bucket is the only one that came from the paint, and that was really on a fast break that Lawson ended up getting inside and then just gave it off to Cerrone. So really all their offensive possessions have resulted in a perimeter shot or a turnover. So you're going to need to do a little bit better of a job.
Yeah, it's been a lot of perimeter and jump shot for the Friars so far. We'll see if the strategy changes coming into the second quarter, A new 5 in for the Friars. It's Hayes, Collins, Vaughters, White, and Tripodi. Johnson finds Van Vliet. Brown pump fakes a 3 and pulls it back out. Van Vliet does the same. He'll drive, stripped away by White, and a kick out to Brown. No good. Rebound Hayes. It'll be Kamori Collins to bring this ball up. Last week, hit 2 clutch free throws to put the Friars in the lead against St. Mary's and ultimately win them the game. Hayes, a mid-range jumper, no good. That one batted around and will go the way of the Eagles.
And that St. Mary's game, an all-time classic. One of the best games I've ever witnessed, especially at Archbishop Curley.
Eli Krosky checks back into the game. He's in for Justin Chandler. Chase Brown finds Johnson. Van Vliet in the corner, guarded by Tripodi, and now a 3 from Krosky, too far. A good box out and rebound by Vaughters, and he'll give it off to Gray White. White now pushing. We'll give it to Tripodi. Vaughters up top. Finds Hayes. Hayes will spin and go to the baseline. A nifty pass attempt to battle away. Friars retain possession. It's White. 8 on the shot clock. Tripodi and Van Vliet going at it down low. Vaughters, a mid-range jumper, no. A lot of movement, but no shot for the Friars to be created on that possession. Hammond finds Brown. He'll take a straightaway 3, and it's good!
Surprise, no foul on the play on Tripodi. I mean, you thought on Hayes' 3-pointer the landing zone was taken out. I mean, just took out the Annapolis area shooter.
Hayes loses it, and now it will result in a fast break layup. It's Johnson. Friars timeout as the Eagles go on a 5-0 scoring run to open up quarter number 2. What's gone wrong to open up the second quarter?
They've just been a little bit sloppy with the basketball. Even when they didn't turn it over on some of their possessions, you could see they fumbled in the basketball a bit. Didn't really know where the play was going, just kind of passing around the perimeter, just had nothing going, inside cuts or anything. And Annapolis area took advantage of it, especially on that last play there.
There'll be a 30-second timeout for the Friars to regroup. Just inside of 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Lawson will check in. It'll be Cam Hayes to the bench. 5:52 left in the second quarter. Lawson will bring it up across half court. Collins, a good cut. Lawson may have had him. Now Lawson working on Johnson. Tripodi backing down Van Vliet and an offensive foul.
Maybe a little bit of a slip there from the defender, but still Cody just didn't even look, just backed right into him.
Friars applying full court man pressure. Brown, nearly a 10-second violation, got across just at 21. Van Vliet gives up the straightaway shot off to Brown, guarded by White. Sheehan drives, rejected by Tripodi, sent right back down at him. And Tripodi is able to push it off Sheehan. A smart play. Friars still yet to scratch across a score in this second quarter. 3 minutes in. Lawson will drive along the baseline and kick out to Vaughters. Tripodi working in the high post, has it stripped away. A drive for Krosky. And the foul. Count it.
Curley's got to put Yates back in the game, and that's exactly what they're doing. Right now, Tripodi's trying to play in the high post like Yates would, but Yates a little bit better of a dribbler of the basketball. And as soon as Tripodi puts the ball on the ground, every time it's stolen away. Getting a little bit smaller here, but a couple better ball handlers. Friars
looking for some more generated scoring, bringing in Hayes and Yates back in for Tripodi and Vaughters. Krosky's free throw is good as he completes the three-point play. A 9-point deficit for the Friars. White working in the corner, gives it off to Yates. And now Lawson with a wide open three. No, too much, but a rebound by Collins. Ball on the ground. Both guys going at it. That's Johnson and Collins made contact with the ball, wall out of bounds. It's Eagles basketball. Inbound pass goes to Chase Brown. Brown pump fakes on White. Now finds Sheehan. Back to White. Krosky in the corner. Good! 24-12, and it's now a 12-point lead for the Eagles. Friars have not scored in the opening 4 minutes of the second quarter. That one nearly stolen, tipped out of bounds by Van Vliet.
If there is a time more desperate for a score, it's right now. Annapolis area has all the momentum. Curley needs to take a little bit of it back. You don't need a three-pointer, just put a basket in. Generate a foul, something.
It'll be Yates inbounding the basketball.
Kamori's completely uncovered down the corner.
Inbound goes into the backcourt for Lawson. Lawson, a speed drive. He'll spin and fade. No good. And Eagles basketball.
Just nothing seems to be going in the basket right now.
Friars losing major momentum. Inbound to Alec Gorbett. Johnson has Lawson beat, and an offensive foul. Johnson was pushing off with that forearm, and Lawson went to the ground, sold it, and got the call.
Got him up in the face area.
Collins on the Curley shield. He'll take the open drive. And the Friars finally get a bucket in this second quarter. Collins' first points of the game.
Got him up in the face again, this time out call.
Were nearly stolen by Collins. Hayes down on the court. Looks like he also took a shot to the face. Nordek will sub in for Hayes.
Begin to come check on it. They should have just got an elbow to the teeth, maybe.
Johnson shakes, and Lawson will switch off, allowing for that mismatch.
Good foul on Lawson there. They got the switch, got the mismatch. All Lawson could do was try to foul him.
Lawson had fallen a bit behind on that defensive end. Yates had to switch on to Johnson, forcing Lawson onto Gorbett. Gorbett will shoot two. The first one gets the bounce. Cerrone checks on for Grade White. Clock stopped at 2:56 in quarter number 2. Gorbett 2 for 2 from the line. 26-14. Yates, a good dish to Lawson, gets him up in the air and gets the layup to go. Friars looking for a stop and looking to trim the lead, the deficit rather, back into the single digits, still 10. And an offensive foul, and Sheehan as Yates lays it out there and takes the charge.
I like the call because it was for the Friars, but I just don't think so. Yates was moving and got kind of hip checked him a little bit. A little move you might see in football, playing strong safety.
Nordek gives it off to Yates. Collins draws a double team, fades on the short range jumper, and it's good. That's 4 for Collins. Johnson, a speed dribble up the court, gives it off to Kralski. He will reset back out with Xavier Johnson. Lawson guarding closely. Lawson strips it away for a second. Chandler gets Yates in the air. The mid-range jump shot, no. And that'll be a foul on Alec Gorbett reaching over. And suddenly the Friars have strung together a few good defensive possessions combined with a few offensive scores, and back to just an 8-point lead for the Eagles. More manageable late in this second quarter for the Friars.
And we said it for the Friars earlier, but I guess you could say the same thing for the Eagles. When they get the ball, their offensive possessions aren't amounted to anything. Most of their points are from turnovers from the Friars that they move into fast breaks. That's where a majority of their points are coming from. So Curley playing a great defensive game, and just got to find a way to get a little bit more offense going.
Friars have been, as you mentioned, safer with the ball, and like you said, a lot of the points for the Eagles have come off of the Friars' early turnover. So if they can continue to play clean basketball, the Friars that is, looking for a more favorable script for the rest of this one. Lawson, Nordex, Cerrone, Yates, and Collins still on the court for the Friars. 1:39 left in quarter number 2. Lawson will give it off to Collins. Yates in the corner. He'll pull up for 3. No, that one tipped out and off Yates. Lawson has been forcing Johnson left, and that is out of bounds. Xavier Johnson has been struggling when Lawson is forcing him to his left-handed side. And another turnover forced by Lawson there. Off to Cerrone at the top of the key. Now Collins will drive and fade. No, but Cerrone right there for the offensive rebound. No, leaves it short.
Cerrone was there. He had a chance to even take his time.
Sheehan, straightaway 3 is money. So the missed give-me layup turns into 3 points for the Eagles. Back to 11.
Shot clock never started. So Friars can have a huge possession here.
Nordek, double dribbled. Looked like he had never picked up the ball. Shot clock now turned off with 29:9 showing on the game clock. 29:18. Kralski surveying from the left wing. Now Johnson, ball in his hands. 7 on the game clock. Johnson draws the double team. Johnson finds Gorbett underneath with the foul and nearly the and-one basket. The double team came, but the Friars' help defense did not correctly position themselves on that back end. And Gorbett will shoot 2 free throws with a half-second left.
And Gorbett showed he's a pretty good free throw shooter to start this game. He's been to the line, I believe, 6 times and made 5 of them.
He's 2 for 2 so far. First one off the front rim and out. Shot number 2 for Alec Gorbett, the senior. Leaves that one way short. Rebound Nordex. So the Eagles cannot capitalize off the late chance at the end of the second quarter, but they still lead by 11. It's 29-18 going into half number 2. What's the biggest adjustment you need to see out of the Friars in this second half?
They just got to see a little bit more interior passing. They're passing the ball around the perimeter a lot. They're trying to dribble in. Annapolis Air seems to be running some kind of zone defense, and you can't dribble through a zone defense. You got to be able to pass it interior, and you got to get Tripodi, Vaughters, and Yates into the game a little bit. Yates a little bit, but the other 2 non-existent so far. You need to get them into the game and a little less perimeter passing and get it inside to generate some points.
We'll see what the Friars do heading into half number 2. They trail by 11 at halftime. Back here for the second half. Nick Polinsky now joined by Joey Polcari. AJ needed a substitute for a quarter, maybe two.
Yeah, having a little coughing fit, but he'll be okay.
Friars looking to rebound in half number 2. They'll start with possession. Lawson, Hayes, Collins, Waters, and Yates in. As Yates is there to get Lawson's air ball three-point attempt and put it right back up. That's 4 for Yates on the game, and the first score of half number 2.
That's a great job finding himself a free lane there and able to put up the 2 ball.
That one stolen away, Collins. Collins now pushing. He'll spin and have it stripped away, and now Collins takes a man to the ground. Eli Krosky goes down with him. Looked like Collins had a few options to pass out in transition, passed them all up, and turned it over. Xavier Johnson will take command for the Eagles. Guarded closely by Collins. They go to Krosky in the high post. Now back to Johnson. Johnson hangs, no good. Lawson will rebound and push the tempo. Now check it up. Collins stutter steps and drives. Gets control from underneath the basket. Adjusts and gets it to fall.
That's a great job of awareness for Kamori Collins there, because he lost his dribble under the hoop and then able to find himself for a score.
Shaheen leaves it short, and Hayes with the hustle, able to save it. Collins driving, and it's good!
Great save by Hayes, and again, Kamori Collins able to finish it.
A 6-0 run in the first minute and a half of half number 2 for the Friars. Just a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Chandler, guarded by Lawson off to Sheehan. Krosky drives, good. Krosky has shown some real finishing ability around the rim. Lawson now will drive. Hayes got going early, fell out of a bit of a groove. Waters driving, right hand, no, Yates puts it back up and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Yates active on the offensive boards, and he'll go to the line as a reward. He'll have 2. Yates' first shot is good.
And hopefully this will spark a momentum shift for the Friars to come back from this deficit.
Yates makes the pair. He's got 6. Curley applying some full court man pressure. Krosky works past Collins, and an offensive foul.
Great job for Gavin Bars to get that call. That's an excellent job.
And now with the score on this possession, the Friars can bring it back within a single shot. 31-26. Friars up 8-2 in quarter number 3 so far. Lawson will drive it, goes along the baseline, and he stepped out.
He was looking for a blocking foul on Eli Krosky, but instead stepped out.
Krosky will inbound to Will Van Vleen. Krosky will give it off to Johnson. Van Vleen around the perimeter to Krosky. Ooh, sinks a 3. Valders will work it inside. And he will commit an offensive foul after taking one just a minute ago. Two subs for the Friars, Cerrone and Nordek, in for Valders and Dante Lawson. Sheehan's inbound. There is Krosky.
Curley's defense cannot let the Eagles to get a double-digit lead.
Johnson misses the floater short. Good job by the Friars, not allowing any easy entry passes. Collins now cooking in the mid-range, gets fouled by Johnson. We saw some hand-to-hand contact. Collins, first shot off the front rim and in.
I think the last time we saw Kamori Collins shoot free throws was when it was the game winner against St. Mary's.
Sunk 2 of 2 there. And he makes both here. Collins up to 10 points. Now the Friars' leading scorer. Hayes steals off the inbound. Nordek hesitates on the 3 and now finds Yates. Nordek will take his 3. No. Rebound, Cerrone.
Great job for Cerrone to get the rebound.
He'll kick back to Nordek, who finds Hayes in the corner. We'll see if Hayes looks for a shot here. He'll find Yates in the mid-range. Good!
That's a great job for Cameron Hayes to first get the steal, Anthony Cerrone to get the rebound, and then Isaiah Yates to sink that jumper.
Some great ball movement from the Friars, and it's back to a 4-point game. Hayes forcing Johnson to that left side. Offensive foul!
Great job by the Curley defense. That was going to be 2 points for AACS, and now it's a Curley possession.
Sheehan charges into Yates. Timeout Eagles as they want to talk things over as the Friars bring the game back within just 4 points. 3:24 left in quarter number 3. And what's the biggest difference you've seen for this Friars team coming into half number 2?
Well, their offense has just been more energized and electric. They're scoring a lot more. The ball movement is really good too, and the steal by Cameron Hayes and just the teamwork has just been exceptional.
Yeah, Hayes steal, big momentum changer that led to an extra 2 points for the Friars. That may have been what they needed to maybe turn a corner and put themselves back right in this game. 34-30. Also, the Curley 5 on the floor have been willing to put their body on the line. We've seen multiple charges taken on the Friars that have gave them some extra possessions and ended the Eagles' possessions. Lawson across the timeline. Yates working on Sheehan. Now it's White. Nearly has it stripped away. Still controls White. Hangs no good. That one stripped away. Lawson didn't see it. Couldn't jump on it. Johnson drives. Van Vliet wide open. Corner 3 and he sinks it.
That was a great job to find the open man in the corner. He was wide open. The drive attracted everyone on defense.
Lawson nearly has it stripped away. Gets it off to Nordek. And Nordek lobs it to no one as Great White and Isaiah Yates got caught on each other. So wasted possession for the Friars. Chase Brown checks in for Anthony Sheehan. Kurowski, an open three, and he sinks it. Lead back to 10 for the Eagles. And right away, Coach Hopkins is going to go back to Hayes, Collins, and Valders, who all line up in the scores table to come in at the next whistle.
Yeah, it's 2 straight threes that have been just wide open.
Nordek wasn't looking for the entry pass from Yates, and another turnover as the Friars are now gone ice cold. A 6-0 run for the Eagles. Chandler to Van Vliet. Now Johnson inside. Swing passes galore for the Eagles. Chandler out to Kurowski. Now Johnson. Good ball movement for the Eagles. 2 on the shot clock, but the Friars stand tall defensively. Nordek now in transition. Goes up and fouled by Van Vliet. Looked like he caught some of the wrists as Nordek went up with the ball. Nordek will shoot 2.
That was good ball movement by the Eagles on that last drive, but might have been a little bit too much as they just tried to pass it and it got stolen.
Nordek, first one rims out. Hayes and Valders on for Cerrone and Yates. Nordek misses both. Chance wasted for the Friars. Still down 10. Collins will sub in for Nordek at the next whistle. Kurowski takes a 3. No good. Rebound by Valders. A chance for the Friars to push in transition. Valders out to Lawson on the wing and through the hands and out of bounds. Some sloppy basketball from the Friars in this last minute or 2.
Friars have to find a way to keep composure on offense.
Inside a minute to go in quarter number 3. Friars trailing 10. Van Vliet finds a wide open Brown in the mid-range who can't cash in. Ray White up the court. Nearly stolen, but gets it off to Lawson. Lawson finds Hayes in the corner. He'll go baseline. No good. Lawson has it hit out of his hands. Good hustle on the offensive boards for Lawson to get in there and extend the Friars' possession. Hayes will inbound. He'll go way out to Lawson with a new 20 on the shot clock. Lawson inside, off to White, stripped. Quick hands by Chase Brown. Now going the other way, Brown. He'll pull it out for Kurowski. A speed drive and the right-handed layup is good. 12-point lead. Friars need to scratch something across before the conclusion of quarter number 3. Collins spins, nearly loses it, gets it back. Gives it off to Lawson. Lawson, step back 3, no. And with that, quarter number 3 is over. Annapolis Area Christian going on an 8-0 run to end quarter number 3 and take the wind out of the Friars' sails. All the momentum with the opposing Eagles going into quarter number 4.
It was looking hopeful for the Friars because they started scoring a little bit, but then they just went, like you said, ice cold, and they just could not score, and the Eagles were just taking advantage of it. With all the mistakes and miscues on the Friars' offense, they've been just feeding off of it.
It's been a very sloppy offensive operation. And because of it, the Friars 12 points behind. Quarter number 4, Friars have a mountain to climb. A 12-point mountain, that is, and I am joined back by AJ Polcari. I'm Nick Polinsky for this fourth quarter. Major changes need to come in this final 8-minute frame. We'll see if the Friars can do all the right things.
Yeah, got to control the basketball a little bit more. Way too many turnovers in that third quarter, allowing Annapolis area to get a couple easy baskets. Well, they cut the lead down to 4 for a second, and then now it's back up to 12.
Johnson right wing, finds Chandler. He'll pump fake on a 3. Friars playing some tighter defense. Coach Hopkins forcing the Friars defenders up on the Eagles. 3 on the shot clock. Brown from the mid-range, no good. Van Vliet there for an offensive rebound. He's now trapped by Varderson Collins, and it's stripped away, but a foul called. A new 20 on the shot clock for Annapolis Area Christian. It'll be Johnson to inbound. He was looking for the isolation on Kralski with Collins. Couldn't get it. Vaughters whistled for another foul as Van Vliet drove baseline. Gianpaolo Tripodi will check on for Vaughters. We haven't seen a lot of Gianpaolo in today's action.
He's getting involved big time in the interior. Good steal by Hayes.
Johnson trying to telegraph that inbound pass, and now the Friars will look to respond. Hayes, a drive, gets the foul, doesn't get the roll in, but he'll shoot 2 and stop the clock, which is also important for the Friars, clock management.
Yeah, still 7 minutes to go, but still got uphill battle to climb.
2 big free throws for Hayes. The Friars want to gain some kind of offensive momentum in this fourth quarter. The first one is good. Couple of bounces and in. Hayes sinks both. He's up to 10 points on the game, and Coach Hopkins will take a timeout and reassess. Now down 10 with the Eagles. Coming into an offensive possession, it'll be a 30-second timeout. Curley's been able to cut that deficit down to just 4, 5, 6, something in that range a few times, but haven't been able to keep the gas down and pull it even. Still down 10, but a good start to quarter number 4. Eagles break the half-court trap. Johnson will find Brown on the far side. Eight on the shot clock. Kralski's 3, no good off the mark, but Van Vliet goes over the back of Collins. A good job by Kamori Collins to really back Van Vliet out of it and essentially force him to go right over the top.
Van Vliet's got about a half a foot on Collins. So Collins just backed in his way, boxed him out, forced the penalty.
Collins will go back to Lawson. Yates in the corner will go to the baseline. Hayes, a wide open left wing three. No good. Ball is loose, and now the Eagles moving. 4-on-2 with numbers. Sheehan is good with the 2-point layup. Lawson will work it quickly, nearly stolen away a dangerous pass, but Hayes now possesses on the far side. Yates on Sheehan, gets it off to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Collins drives, mid-range jumper is good. Now the Friars need to string together a few defensive stops. Have found some offensive scoring, but need to keep the Eagles off the board.
Friars need to find a way to get the ball into Collins' hands more. He's their hot shooter today.
It's been deadly from the mid-range. Krosky has been deadly from 3 as he hits another one. 5:20 left in the fourth quarter. 47-34. Yates will take a 3 of his own. No good, but Collins on the offensive boards gets it back out to Lawson. His 3 off the mark. Now a wide open Johnson down the court. Rejected by Lawson, a foul.
I don't think Lawson made anywhere near contact. It was closer to goaltending, I believe, than a foul.
Can you read the lips of Coach Hopkins in front of us? That's horrible.
That is unbelievable.
First shot, no good.
The student section and the entire fans in general letting them know about it. First time I've ever heard boos rain out.
Gavin Walters checks in for John Paulo Tripodi. Shot number 2 for Xavier Johnson. And as the cliche goes, the ball doesn't lie. Misses both. Lawson crosses half court, guarded closely by Brown. He'll get it off to Hayes. Lawson drives on Brown and turns it over.
Chase Brown's been a great defensive player today, whether he's on Lawson or Hayes. Really shutting either one of them down, whoever he's guarding.
Brown just a maniac who hustles around and plays tight defense. A 15-point lead now for the Eagles. A must score for the Friars on this possession. Lawson, a pull-up 3, no, short, and rebounded by Brown. Inside of 4 minutes. Curley, some defensive pressure. Ball now in the hands of Brown. Brown kicks it out to Johnson. 8 on the shot clock. Eagles trying to take as much time as they can. And Johnson stripped away. Hayes going the other way. And Hayes will slam it down. A timeout for the Friars as Cam Hayes puts it down with authority in transition.
Maybe that's the momentum shift they needed. I knew Hayes, he had the speed going in there. I'm like, he's gonna dunk it down. Now it's a chance to gain a little bit of momentum.
Once you saw Hayes break away, you knew that was coming. Threw him down last week against both Indian Creek and St. Mary's. Still a 13-point deficit for the Friars, and time running out for them to do something about it.
You said it a week ago today in the St. Mary's game, you need a miracle to win this game. They got the miracle last week. Let's see if they can get it again this week. Down 13, 3.5 to go.
It'll be White, Nordeck, Collins, Yates, and Hayes on the floor. You have your shooters out there. Friars are going to need some three-pointers to fall if they want a chance back in this one.
After Hayes hit those early two in the first quarter, haven't had anything fall from the rest of the game.
Full court pressure from the Friars. They'll go cross court to cross key. Collins playing tight, as are the rest of the Friars off the ball. A good move by Krosky inside, but he leaves it short. Rebound, White. Yates will drive to Nordeck. Collins, shot clock never reset. White throws up a moon ball three and it goes in. That one nearly caught the roof of the gymnasium. Sheehan will kick it back out to Johnson. White, defensive pressure on Johnson. Sheehan pump fakes a three. Van Vliet passes up his open three. Sheehan inside, gets the roll late in the shot clock. And a big one. Collins off to Nordeck. White will drive, left-handed layup, too much on it. White trying to strip it from Krosky, who goes to Chandler, and it's good. And that will just about do it. A 14-point lead for the Eagles, 1:57 remaining, and the Friars want a timeout. Curley just hasn't been able to keep up with the intensity and the energy of the Eagles' five on the court.
They make a stop or a basket or something to get some momentum and then give it right back. Haven't really won, I guess you call it a tug of war, and they get a little bit of a tug and then go right back at the Eagles. And with 2 minutes left, you have no time for that.
Friars getting close to a three-point only type of mentality. Down 14, 1:57 left. Inbound will go to Lawson. Lawson finds Yates. He'll find White. White looking for the three. Now he'll push it inside on Van Vliet, and no good. And with 1:30 remaining, that will just about do it. Johnson off to Van Vliet. Krosky finds Chandler, leaves his three-pointer short, but bounces right back out to Krosky. A new 20 on the shot clock. Krosky will take it out, take time off the clock. Friars not fouling, down by 14. Johnson's three, no good. And a foul on Great White. Subs in for the Friars, Nordic and Cerrone. Friars will put the five seniors back out on the court who started this one. Johnson will take the air out of the ball by the midcourt line. Guarded by Nordek. Van Vliet draws a foul. Isaiah Yates with a push. And now another 20 back up on the shot clock for the Eagles. Actually, it'll now go to a bonus. Van Vliet will shoot 2 shots with the 5-foul double bonus.
And the Friars just couldn't get anything dropped today. They had opportunities where they had some kind of momentum. They were taken, and like even there right at the end, you had 2 layups, though contested, makeable. Missed both of them.
One of the lower ranked offensive performances on the year for the Friars. Just 39 points up on the scoreboard. Cerrone will take this one out and have it stolen away by Krosky. Shot clock will be turned off. Krosky will dribble this one out to Johnson. Time ticking down. Annapolis area Christian parents and players to their feet.
So now the Friars' chances of a home playoff game are now not in their hands. It's up to Severn, who hasn't lost a conference game all year, to beat this same Annapolis area team on Friday at their place in order for the Friars to get a home playoff game. And you almost got to assume no matter where it is, these two will see each other again in a week's time.
Yeah, both these teams lined up for the playoffs. Friars have already kind of nestled themselves in that position, but had a chance to jump ahead today and potentially host a home playoff game. But the Eagles playing spoiler on the Friars senior day in a game that really just didn't go right in any facets for the Friars, with just 39 points up on the scoreboard.
39 points, and they were playing really good defense at the beginning, you know, causing a couple of mishaps from the Annapolis area, but that kind of lost in the second half, giving up a lot of fast break and transition points. And they're just slow offense, couldn't keep up. So we hope that Severn will be able to beat this Eagles team on Friday, and so we can be right back here next week.
And before we go, shout out to the 5 seniors on this Friars varsity basketball team. Just want to put their names out there again: Dante Lawson, Cameron Hayes, Isaiah Yates, Logan Nordek, and Anthony Cerrone. So, final score from Archbishop Curley High School, 53-39, as now we will see throughout the rest of the week how the playoff picture unfolds. Joined by AJ Polcari and the rest of the Friars Nation crew, I'm Nick Polinsky signing off after the Friars fall to the Eagles. Good night, everyone.